Hello, everybody.
We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student. Term begins on 1st September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eliezer Fig, correct me if I'm wrong on pronouncing that name, to help you hone your spell casting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmaster. So, let's start. That was loud. Start my journey it is. That's loud. If it's too loud, please.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before term begins.
Eleazar.
Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
Much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts?
Yes.
We have a start of term feast and a sorting ceremony to
Yes.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
Tagging along.
After you. Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Old pile of rocks. So loud for me. Let me turn it down a bit. My ears. Ah! I'm so excited! Oh, okay, the little lag right there.
Before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir.
No.
I'm starting school as a fifth year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
The graphics look so good.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities.
The texture of the clothing too, it looks so good.
Receive this.
You can see the stitching,
It
each
was
of
the
them.
last thing that she sent me, Elizar. It came to me via
The fine hairs on the
no
hand.
correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I
Details of
thought
each
opening
strand of hair,
the
wow.
magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
What glow?
Nor do I.
What do I see? Oh. Oh.
Weird. How did you... Wait. We did...
Yo, that looks so cool. Grab it! Grab it! Elisa, no!
Give me your hand!
Axio! Thank you! Oh, terrible. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Yes.
A bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Winglewell? Winglewell? Press G. G's weird. Go, go, go. Did I just stuff that back in my pocket?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir? Where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key we discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a
Is that
specific
flower
place.
right there? I think I can pick it up for ingredients. Ooh, mushrooms! Ah, pick it up.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Where are we? What in tarnation?
How far did that portkey take us?
What is this?
Farther from
A
London
pre-built
than the carriage
Azkaban?
travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Scottish Highlands.
Those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Yes, yes. And then you can teach me more spells, I assume.
Mind your step.
No, I shall trip and fall down this cliff into the sea.
We've got the portkey that brought us here.
A good
Sorry.
question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
So pretty.
Ancient magic.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
powerful
Professor.
Magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Ooh.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search.
Wait a minute,
The
sir.
path down below. This way.
Should I be venturing here?
But sir, why was your wife
You
searching for
scared
evidence of
me.
lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing.
Me?
Focus on the center.
Use spell unlocked to perform the cast.
Excellent.
Oh, very cinematic indeed. I do quite like it. Use your camera to select an active target. Where's my name? Ooh! Ooh!
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Oh! I quite like this. Oh, I can roll. Oh, okay. Chill out there a bit, eh?
Ah, up there.
Yes, 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 I do see. I'm just enjoying the view right here. Oh my god, my graphics. If it's too much for you guys, please let me know.
Close now, it's just ahead. Steady yourself.
Steady! Steady, does it? Repair. Slowly flip back up.
Almost there.
Yes, I guess. Ooh. Ah, wait. Are the graphics okay? Is it lagging on stream?
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy.
Privacy.
Portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Minimap shows your surroundings with you in the middle of the current objective. Press and hold V to toggle quest objective details.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
I'm gonna go through there, so maybe perhaps through here.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Yeah. Oh my god. Graphics dying.
That enchanted...
Okay. Oh my god. Why is it lagging even more? Why is it lagging? Does my stream look okay?
What's this? Professor Fig!
Isn't that Gringotts?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Wake the goblin.
Art.
are we?
I don't believe it.
We're in Gringotts, right? Yeah. This is Gringotts. Investigate.
Hello?
Hello. It's me.
It can't be.
It can't be.
Just a moment.
Huh?
Ooh.
Oh, and
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding.
I'm right. It is Gringotts.
Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
The key.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then.
This way, then.
Stay close.
So cool.
After you.
After, why does he sound so sly?
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
If you don't wish to lose. Ooh, this reminds me of one of the rides in Universal Studios. Not the Harry Potter one, just in general. Ooh.
Hundreds. In fact,
This should be a bloody roller coaster.
beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Wow.
You want to take a breath? A what?
A what? Oh.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Yes.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Whee! That's so cool.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
You look very sly. I don't trust you. But it's fine. Ooh.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Ooh. I actually like how they made the cave look.
Here we are.
Vault number 12.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Oh. Oh, just a key this time?
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait,
Oh, no. Did we just get ourselves into a
that was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here.
Revelio?
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio? Not
Revelio?
reveal.
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's
Indeed.
see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Oh my god! Steady your wand with the mouse and guide it along the symbols of pattern and press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate the wand motion along. Interesting!
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Yes, sir.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Let's investigate.
Lumos!
Lumos Maxima!
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
Perhaps. Mayhaps.
But to what end, I can't say.
I'll follow you.
There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
What's with the eerie shrieks? Oh, look at that pillar.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
It's whispering to you.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes,
I'm
sir,
fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
Yes, apparently so.
Statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
There must be something to that reflect. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Ah. Interesting. You've acquired the one lighting charm, Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand that help you see in dark areas. Okay.
Lumos,
Well done.
now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
What are you going to? Oh. Ooh. Oh. Is this a good thing? I guess we have to fight.
Look out!
Hiya!
Potato!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Depost!
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
This is cool. Oh, do I have to fight again?
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Yes, apparently so.
Lumos.
Ah, I see.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
This is so cool! Oh, okay. I can stun them, okay. Wah! How do I do that? Oh, I see.
Lumos.
That's cool.
Lumos.
Ooh. This looks cool.
Revelio.
Oh, I got money. Oh, isn't this the what do I call it? I forgot what I call it.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin.
Pensive.
That's a pensive.
Pensive.
Memories.
Pour that and you can see. Oh my god, even the floor looks good.
Follow my lead.
Yes, sir.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are
Percival?
the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets.
Percival's very familiar.
Others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
So I'm worthy. I am the chosen one. I'm kidding. I shall pull out that one brain cell with that memory.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never.
See.
Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
What the?
I was
Right. Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
No. Actually, we didn't find much of any.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
He even touched his shoulder.
Next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have
Oh.
it.
I have no patience for traitors.
He's just following the rules.
Where were we?
Oh
I'm
no.
not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh, Abracadabra! Oh. Ooh. Oh. Are we being protected? Or do we have to fight? Professor Fig! Wah! Run. Run.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't
What?
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Are we in time for the sorting ceremony? We seem to be pretty late. I'm so happy. Get to it. Tox. Nymphadora.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Thank you.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Yes! Let me in! I'm a fifth here.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Oh, black.
Prepare yourself to meet
The headmaster.
Fig! Nice of you to join us.
Fig.
The sorting ceremonies.
Over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Left.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Thank you. Ah! The hall. Food.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be...
Professor Weasley. Is that Ginny Weasley?
You're just in time. Have a seat.
No.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventure.
Adventurous spirit.
But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend.
What?
Your arrival here this
Kika, hi! Thank you for the raid!
Hufflepuff.
How are you? On your way to work, have a great shift. Thank you! Hi, welcome, raiders! I want to choose a different house. Can I? I'll come by and chat when I get to work. Okay, be safe! Have fun at work, sort of. Gryffindor. Should I slither in? Should I slither in to you? Your face probably like, oh god, why?
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must. Better be
Gryffindor! Oh my god, look at the details of her jacket. Oh, thank you for changing my outfit, Professor Weasley.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Why? I wanted to play Quidditch!
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
I prefer Professor Dumbledore.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
Are you Ginny Weasley?
Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Is it Ginny Weasley? Sure.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
But that lady is still
I
here.
remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
Password.
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Thank you.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome.
Why is it a
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts.
tunnel?
Sleep well.
Isn't like just a normal entryway? Whoa. So pretty.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Oh my god. The graphics just died on me.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the
Splendidly.
this evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so.
Ooh, I hope so.
Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Thank you. Any chests for me to open right here? No, apparently not. Oh my god, the graphics. Dear goodness gracious.
She gets older every year. Could arrive any moment. She gets bolder every year. I don't want to get in trouble the first day.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire.
Ogspire.
About what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the Ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Apparently so.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Bye bye. She can jump real high. Do you need help? Gareth. Eating an apple. Actually looks pretty cool. Look at the ceilings.
Here, have a sip. Go on. Have a sip. Go on. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello. You're the new 5th year.
Gareth Weasley.
I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps a
Aunt
close eye on me.
Matilda.
It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Matilda.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Butterbeer.
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well,
Oh, it's raining.
Difference fundamentally
I have the AC on. I'll leave it on for a bit before I turn it off.
Wiggenweld potion. Though I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Thank you.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Are you hit boy? Why do we have to crouch? Hello.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
You are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
That is
In
true.
light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
And that is... What in tarnation?
It is a wizard's field guide.
Oh.
It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Oh wow, that's stressful. Imagine that.
Wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
How?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Yes, ma'am.
This way.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm following you. I'm following you.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Imagine I roll down the stairs.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
The lag, dear God. I'm so sorry. What in tarnation?
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Portrait of Barufio. This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Interesting. Collect field guide pages in Hogwarts. You've just unlocked the field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here.
Clever, isn't it? Revelio. Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Like... Level locked.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Can I run, please? I assume that one's locked as well.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Blue powder.
The field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered blue things. Ooh, Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live. It includes house commons and gardens. Select South Wing region and continue. In this view, as you can see full flames available in that region. Green full flames represents flames you have discovered, including your own house common. Green full flames reveal the locations of undiscovered flames. Ooh. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouse. Library. Professor Weasley has unlocked the central hall flue flames. Use AD to rotate the map and fast travel to the center. Space.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Ooh, your skirt right there. Is it alright? Honeydews.
That should be all for now. You'll be and I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful.
Terribly useful.
Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras.
Shall I become an aura?
We're lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends.
I want to try butterbeer.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
I shall try to absorb everything like a sponge.
Additional assignments.
Dehydrated sponge.
Speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes.
Oh?
You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare
aptitude
for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Off you go.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Oh, wow.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I need to slowly turn so that it doesn't...
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Of course.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Charms and defense against the dark arts.
Enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Yes, sir. Goodbye. Oh gosh. Ay, ay, ay. Nico! I found a kuro Nico! Kitty! It burns! Oh! Meow! Ow. Oh my god!
To finish the lesson.
Next question. I'm so tired.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Yes, Obliviate.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
When did my clothes change? Or was that a glitch?
It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on
Yeah, it was a glitch.
classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio. Axio? Accio? Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Yes, sir. Toxic's place, one more tea, one cookie. That's how they are.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Wow. What are we doing?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
What am I supposed to do? What do you need me to do?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones. Splendid! Don't lose your composure. That's it! Not to worry. Excellent control there.
Oh, interesting. That's how I'm supposed to do it.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Doste. No. Okay, it's fine.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Yes!
Nah.
That is how it's done.
Zeus, Ella, Leviosa. Real tall, I heard this game is real easy. Depends. It depends.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not
Oh god.
Misha. There we go.
It falls off? Yay! Okay, I'm happy with that. I don't mind. Aww. Be honest, is this better than Overwatch? I cannot compare those two together, so what the? Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Wow.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Well, this is very interesting because it's very adventurous sort of thing. Not bad. But can you compare based on your happiness level? Both are just equally the same, honestly.
That is how it's done.
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go.
Rolls off. Goodbye.
Do not be discouraged.
I'm trying. How are you, Zeus? Hope you're doing well.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I don't even know this honestly. Look for flue flames on the path to your objective. Hope you're doing well. How's your day going?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
No, I shall leave them here.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
That's nice.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon.
Ooh.
It's not so much a castle as a
Mountain.
beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That was really nice.
Question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Ooh.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
That is true.
I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Nice talking to you.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
Oh my god, the graphics. Yeah.
Your first
It's like a printer.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
That's true.
Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
That seems stressful. Is that Alohomora? Yes. Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
It's not all we've got. Uh-oh.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Knowledge. Knowledge. I wish it says it.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Yes, ma'am. Let's do it. Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, you. Please.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell.
Good. Now, the bit well done.
Yo!
Very
I got a bruise on my finger.
The best way to practice is by dueling.
Oh gosh.
We'll start with you two.
Adoshte.
Take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Oh gosh.
This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy duels. Super. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
I pushed him off.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Booyah! I got you. I got you.
I
I got
put you
you.
on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students.
Oh dear God, that's
They
stressful.
are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Must.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
Mr. Sallow?
Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Dear God. Imagine the pile of assignments I would have.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent.
What's coy?
You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive,
unsanctioned
dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
That's true.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, do you pronounce it Sebastian or Sebastian?
We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck.
I'm gonna say Sebastian.
Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Yeah, clock tower, okay. Yes, next time indeed. Ooh. Oh, I see, okay.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Indeed. Oh my god, the graphics.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones,
Besides,
you're with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular!
Spectacular! This hair is so curly and so cute.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Chill! What? Break through yellow shields with control spells, like levitation spells, Levioso, target lock. Since you tracks enemies without aiming. Okay, that's like a lot of taking. Ow. Ow. Oh!
You're better than that!
I almost died right there. Victory! Victory is mine.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall.
Brilliant.
Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Thank you.
Hope to see you back here again.
Thank you. Yeah, that's good. It means I can explore more places then.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
So Marcus! Hello!
Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment.
Don't run in the halls. I don't care. I will. What you can do about it.
Potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before.
Before.
I know Hogwarts, and I do. An empty frame doesn't appear for no reason.
Appear for no reason.
More to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Doing good. How about me? I'm doing good.
Are there other
Excited for
paintings like
this.
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them.
I know what to do with all of them.
To begin.
I know. Perhaps I'll have a
If I
look.
the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
It is.
Been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Thank you.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Oh.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, that's what I need to do. Return the painting to the moth. Return the moth to the painting, not...
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Oh! Oh, that's interesting.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did?
Did?
I found
I'm not telling.
painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Whee!
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice
Oh,
to see
hello.
you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner there were my books flying around.
My
She
books.
said if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5.
Only.
You won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Don't mind the noise behind me. Because the cats are actually playing with the books. They're using the boxes
Only 4 more to go.
as their playhouse, you could say. I see one. I see one. Bro, come back here. Here.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a great day, that is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire potion and start all over again. He is such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. I brought smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. How many more? 2 more. I assume it's upstairs then. Since I haven't been upstairs just yet. Oh. Yeah. I've got you.
I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Right?
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now,
Yes.
to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Indeed. You've gotten those words mixed up. Divination. The art of divination. Have a look into the future. Oh, click begin. Press begin. Click.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh,
I look like a dude.
excuse, Deke.
Excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Why do I have to do transfiguration as well?
Your first classes went well?
Yes.
Professor. I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
You should ask Mr. Fig.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here. including seeds,
Seeds?
potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Perfect
Your
wand.
classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Thank you.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Ah, so they're not now then.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Thank you.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Now, Sebastian, I think Natty would be nice.
Go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow.
Theophilus.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer. I want to try butterbeer.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that.
Reparo.
Charm Reparo. Fixes
Reparo.
things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic.
Yes, sir.
I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect the flying pages near the broken statue. Collect the flying pages in the Defense Against Dark Arts tower.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
Nope, they're pretty easy.
Completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms.
Yo.
Let us give the
Yeah.
old mending charm a try then, shall we?
Yes,
Remember
sir.
to be deliberate in your
Enunciation.
and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Prepare. It's just a... Okay. Now what do I need to do? Mending charm repairer can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment. For the environment.
Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
I shall leave the Hogsmeade visit for the next time I stream this, so we can have more time to explore. So for now, I shall just save this.
As always, take care of yourselves mentally and physically. Eat, sleep, drink, take your meds if you have to, and stay safe. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, Sydney. Yeah.